What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Kentucky Wildcats Dynasty. We are the number 23 team in the nation after a bye week, so we will get into the bye week results later, but right now, here's your top 25. You got Georgia, Michigan, Alabama, Ohio State, LSU, who's on a bye week, USC, Washington, Utah, Kansas State, and Wisconsin will close out your top 10. You got Florida State, Oklahoma, Boise State, Ole Miss, who will lose to Alabama, Clemson, UTSA, Iowa, TCU, who will lose to Texas Tech, North Carolina, Maryland gets into the rankings, Oregon will lose to Florida State, Texas Tech will go up over that win over TCU, you got us, Texas, and Penn State will lose to Vanderbilt. Your Heisman watch, Caleb Williams, still up there at the top. You got Blake Corum rising from Michigan. He had a pretty good game. You also have Jermaine Burton, Alabama, wide receiver. You have Travion Henderson also rising up, the halfback for Ohio State. And then falling is Quinshon Judkins, probably just because he had a subpar game with only 55 yards. So, your results from last week. UTSA will win. Iowa will win. Utah takes a W. Texas Tech wins. Texas wins. Michigan will beat the crap out of Hawaii. North Carolina with a 10-point win. Alabama wins against Ole Miss. Kansas State will win over Louisville. Georgia in a close game with Oregon State. Vanderbilt will top Penn State. Maryland will come out with a win to advance to 3-0. Washington with a 5-point win over Georgia Tech. Oregon will lose to Florida State. USC will get a huge win over Arizona. Wisconsin with a big win. Oklahoma with a big win. Ohio State, big win. Clemson, big win over Michigan State there, and Boise State will win. Here's how our recruits are going so far. If you just want to check them out, we're doing okay on everybody's radar. With a big win today, we could go up in the rankings, and we have Georgia next week. So we do have a big chance to get some big wins. As for the Florida roster, their quarterback, Graham Mertz, halfback, they have Carroll and Etienne. Their rushing game looks like it could be a bit of a threat against us. They have two great running backs. When it comes to wide receivers, they have Pearsall, Wilson, and Douglas. The passing game does not look like it will be much of a problem for us, although they do have a really young wide receiver core, so in future years we're going to have to watch out for these guys. When it comes to tight end, Keon Zipperer, kind of a weird name, he's going to be a bit of a threat against us, and Bordinga, hope I'm pronouncing that right, although they have both played 0 games, which is a bit weird. Their tackle room is pretty good, 84 and 82 overall. Their guard room also just about the same. Their center room is the same as well, so their O-line is hovering around like a mid-80 overall. Their pass rushers are going to be pretty good. I'm not going to pronounce that one guy's last name, but he could be a threat against us. Their defensive tackle room is also pretty good. Outside linebackers, pretty good. It just seems like this Florida team is just pretty, I want to say mid, but they're just middle of the road. A lot of mid-80 overalls. But their secondary is really good. They have 2 impact cornerbacks at 93 and 90 overall. Marshall and Kimber are going to be guys that might lock down our receivers today. They also have a pretty good free safety in Moden and a really good impact strong safety in Hill. So these players could be a bit of an issue for our secondary today. So we're going to see if Ray Davis can do some good stuff for us today. To start off this game in Lexington, Florida will get the ball. Let's see who's returning it. Pearsall is going to be the return man today. He's going to weave through some traffic, and he's going to be down at about the 25-yard line. So, 2nd and 10. Mertz is going to drop back. He's going to pass it to the flat to Pearsall. It's going to be fumbled, and Walker's going to jump on it and pick it up. So, right off the bat, Kentucky is able to get a fumble, and now they're going to have the ball. Handoff to Ray Davis. He makes a man miss, and he's able to get a first down on his first rush of the day. So 1st and 10, handoff to Ray Davis. He's going to go left around the edge. He's not able to get too far there, only a gain of a couple. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. Handoff to Ray Davis again. He's able to get around the outside, some good blocking. He's going to get a first down and be inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal. Leary's going to drop back. Quick pass, and Robinson is able to get that one. I'm pretty sure it was intended for Brown, but Robinson is just right there on the route, so he decides to catch it. So the Wildcats are going to go up 7-0 on their first possession of the game. So let's see what the Florida Gators can do here. Mertz dropping back, and he's going to get sacked by Oxendine. Oxendine has been a big part of the defense for us, getting a ton of sacks so far. Mertz is going to drop back again on second down. Pearsall is going to catch it. Bit of a low ball, but he's able to get a first down there. So the Florida Gators might be rolling here. 1st and 10. Mertz is going to drop back over the middle. He has Pearsall and fumbled again. But this time Douglas is able to jump on it. But there is going to be a clipping call. So none of that's going to matter. So it's going to be 1st and 14. And Burke is able to get it there. A little bit of a low pass. He has to get down as he catches it. They're going to run it with Etienne till the outside on second down. So it's going to be 3rd and long. Mertz is going to drop back. He has Pearsall over the middle, and Pearsall's not able to get the first down. So the Wildcats are going to get the ball back. Counter run for Davis. Davis trying to get to the outside. He's only able to get a gain of about 5 there. They snuff it out. Actually gain of 3. Play fake to Davis. Leary going deep, and it is overthrown, and he's going to take a big hit there. So it's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Wildcats. Leary's going to drop back, roll left. Doesn't really have anybody, and he's hit as he throws, and it's going to be incomplete. So the Gators are going to get the ball back. Mart's going to step up. It's going to be a fumble, and Walker again is going to jump on the fumble. So the Kentucky Wildcats are going to get the ball 1st and 10 on the Florida Gators 16-yard line. Davis with the ball makes a man miss. Good utilization of his blocks there. And is he able to get the first down? He is. So it's going to be 1st and goal. Leary's going to hand off to Davis. Davis around the edge, but he is tackled short of the goal line. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Leary rolls left, throws it to Robinson, and Robinson's able to go up and get the ball for a touchdown. So UK's coming out hot. 14-0 in the first quarter. Mertz is going to drop back for Florida. He's going to heave it deep into triple coverage. It's going to be intercepted by Childress. So that is the 3rd turnover for the Gators in the first quarter. So it just seems like all is going wrong for the Gators today. And Davis is going to get the ball to the outside. Nice run. He's going to get upfield for the first down and about 5 more yards. He already has 56 yards on the game. Davis is going to go up the gut there and get nowhere. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Wildcats. Hand off to Davis again. He's going to go around the outside. Nice blocking by the receivers. And Davis is able to cut inside a little bit and get a first down. There you have it. 9 rushes, 7.6 yards per carry. Leary's going to roll right. Has a man in the end zone, kind of, but it's going to be dropped by Brown in the end zone. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Hand off to Davis, and Davis is hit hard by the defensive tackle, Jackson. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Wildcats. Over the middle to Leary, and the cornerback is able to get there and knock that one down. So the Wildcats are going to have to settle for their first field goal. It's up, and it is barely good. So the Wildcats are going to go up 17-0. So the Gators are going to get it here. Mertz stepping up. He throws a deep one. Is intercepted again by Childress. So that is the 4th turnover in the first quarter for the Gators. So Davis is going to get the ball. He's going to pull it around to the outside and not really get anywhere. So it's going to be 2nd down. Oh, end of the first quarter, actually. The Wildcats are up 17-0. Now it's going to be 1st down. Leary has a man downfield and is tipped and picked off by Kimber. And Kimber's able to get it back to midfield. Bit of an unfortunate turnover there. He dropped the ball, and then Turner was there with the pick. Burke is going to dive over the middle for that pass. So it's going to be 2nd and 4. Mertz is going to drop back. He has Etienne in the flat. He's going to shed a tackle, but nice tackle by there to keep him from getting a first down. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Gators. The crowd's going crazy. Hand off to Etienne, and Etienne, my bad, is stuffed there at the line. 4th and 2. They're going to have to punt it. So now the Wildcats are going to get the ball. Leary shoots it over the middle. Robinson had it, but it was knocked out by the cornerback. Good hit there. 2nd and 10. Leary's going to throw it again. He has Crowdis just sitting there in the flat, and Crowdis is able to get upfield for a nice gain. 3rd and 4. You're going to hand it off to Davis. Davis is able to cut through the middle. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to break a tackle 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25. And he's going to be down inside the Gators' 25-yard line. So a huge run there for Davis. We're going to give it to him again. He's able to make some people miss, and he's going to get a gain of about 9 yards. So Davis is just going absolutely wild on this drive. We're going to give it to him again. Is he able to get the first down? He is not. So it's going to be 4th and 1, but we're going to go for it. Leary up the gut. QB sneak. He's able to pick up a first down for us. So we're going to toss play to Davis. Makes a man miss, but he's just going to be gobbled up behind the line. So it's going to be 2nd and 12. Leary's going to drop back. He's rolling left. He's rolling back way far, and he's not able to get it away, and that is going to be a huge sack for the Wildcats. So 3rd and 30. Leary's going to drop back. He's going to throw it, lob it up, and he is lucky that one was not intercepted. So they're going to try to get a field goal here. It's going to be 49 yards. It is up, and it is just barely no good. So the Florida Gators are going to get the ball at their own 32-yard line. Mertz is going to drop back, fires it over the middle. Douglas with the catch. He's going to have a gain of about 6. So 2nd and 4. Mertz has Pearsall in the flat, and Pearsall is able to get upfield over the first down marker and move the sticks. So 2nd and down for the Florida Gators. Handoff to Etienne, and Etienne is bottled up for a loss on the play. So 3rd and 10. Mertz finds a man on the sideline, but Burke is not able to get past the markers, so they're going to have to punt again. So the Wildcats are going to get the ball again. Leary rolling left. He's going to pass it to Robinson, and Robinson's able to haul in the pass, and time is ticking in the 2nd quarter. Under a minute left. Leary's going to roll right. He has Robinson over the middle of the field, and he's going to get way upfield. He's going to fumble it, but Key is going to jump on it. Thank God Key was there, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the Gators' 24-yard line. Leary over the middle, and nice pull by Brown there. He's able to catch it over the middle inside the 5-yard line. Give it to Davis. Davis fighting, and he is able to get into the end zone for a touchdown. A nice 3-yard run there. So it's going to be UK 24, Florida 0 with 10 seconds left to go in the half. Etienne's going to get nowhere, and that's going to bring us to halftime. The Kentucky Wildcats are up 24-0, and they get the ball at half. So, Brown's going to take the return here. He's going to get to the 20-yard line, 25, 30-yard line. Was able to make a guy miss, and he's going to get to the 30-yard line. A pretty nice return from him there. So, 1st and 10. Handoff to Davis. Davis makes a man miss, but Ray Davis isn't really able to get anywhere. 2nd and 8. Another handoff to Davis, and Davis is bottled again. So, it is going to be 3rd and 12. Leary drops back. He's rolling right. He passes it over the middle for Leary, but it's overthrown. And that is going to be a 3-and-out for the Kentucky Wildcats. Over the middle is Zanders. Nice pass there, so it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Florida Gators. Mertz in the shotgun. He's going to drop back. Pearsall is going to get the ball in the flat, but he is going to get tackled by Walker. So Kentucky's going to get the ball right back. Ray Davis up the middle. Nothing doing. 3rd and 8 for the Wildcats. Fake it to Davis. Leary rolling left. He has a man open downfield. Brown is able to make the catch, and he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. What a pass and run by Devin Leary to Brown. Brown is having himself quite the game. So now it is going to be 31-0, and this game is getting ugly. So, Kentucky Wildcats are going to kick it off. Kimber on the return. He's going to not really get anywhere, but it is going to be a clipping call on the Gators, so it's going to be moved back. So, 3rd down already for the Gators. They had nothing doing on their first 2 downs. On their own 9-yard line. We'll see what they can do. Mertz is going to drop back. He's going to fire it up way downfield, and it is intercepted by Robinson. Another turnover for the Florida Gators. They just cannot stop turning over the ball. So now, the Wildcats are going to have it. Ray Davis to the outside. He's able to break a tackle, and he's going to get out of bounds, but he's going to get the first down. So 1st and down at the Gators' 29-yard line. Over the top to Brown. It is dropped, but he comes back around and picks it up for the touchdown. Oh my gosh, Brown, Berrien Brown, what a play by him. He is having an absolute day out here. Look at that, bobbled, and then he had the awareness to come back and catch it. So it is going to be UK 38 and Florida nothing. An absolute blowout brewing here. No one expected this in Lexington. Kimber on the return. They're going to have another clipping call, so Florida is just on an absolute down day. They're just beating themselves up so bad today. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Mertz. He's going to drop back over the middle. He has Douglas, and Douglas is able to get just a small gain. So 2nd and 7. Mertz in the shotgun, dropping back, and it is intercepted again by Robinson. Oh my gosh. The amount of turnovers the Florida Gators have today is unreal. So handoff to Davis. He hurdles a guy, or not really hurdles, but he jumps over a guy. And it's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats. Leary's going to drop back, roll right. He throws it to the end zone, and it is knocked away before it can get to Ray Davis. So the Florida Gators are going to hold UK to a field goal, up and good. So that increases the score 41-0 Wildcats. Miller is going to get the ball. They've decided to put their second team in. I don't think Kentucky has realized that yet, so it's still going to be first team defense versus second team offense. Etienne there is going to get the ball for a first down. So Miller's going to drop back. He's hit as he throws. He lobs it up. Pearsall's able to make the catch for a first down. Good play there by Pearsall. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Gators. Miller drops back, and he is sacked by Walker. Walker's having a great game today. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 for the Gators. Miller drops back. He's hit as he threw, and it's a fumble. And Walker again is able to jump on the fumble. That is his 3rd of the day. And they're going to have to punt it off to the Wildcats. And Ray Davis is going to get the ball there, go up the gut, get a good gain. 2nd and 4. Leary's going to drop back. He has Ray Davis in the flat, makes a man miss, but he takes a big hit, but he's still able to get the first down and hang on to the ball. So 1st and 10, handoff to Ray Davis, makes a man miss, fighting, but he is stopped. Nothing doing there. 2nd and 10. This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Leary's going to roll right. He has Brown in the end zone, and Brown is able to hang on to it. That will be Brown's 3rd touchdown of the day. And now it is going to be the 4th quarter. Florida gets the ball. It's going to be tipped and caught by Douglas, but that is going to be a loss on the play. So 2nd and 13 for the Gators. Miller drops back, passes it to Douglas over the middle. Douglas breaks a tackle, but he's still going to get tackled before the first down. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Miller's just going to keep it, and he's going to get tackled, but it's not going to be enough to stop the first down. Also, not to mention that Kentucky has put in their second team now, so let's see what the second team defense can do. Miller, I don't know where that pass was. It was quite bad. So now we have the Kentucky second team offense in. McLean's going to get the ball, makes a man miss, and he's going to almost get the first down. 2nd and 2 for the Wildcats. McLean gets the ball again, makes a man miss. Nice utilization of his blockers, and he's going to get a first down and a lot more. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Sharon dropping back. He has Brown over the middle, and Brown's able to make the reception. As you can see right there, absolute insane stat line. Sharon's going to try the quarterback keeper, the option, but he's not able to get anywhere. So 2nd and 12. Hand it off to McLean. McLean has a ton of room. He's going to get the first down and tackled inside the Gators' 25-yard line. So 1st and 10. Sharon drops back. He's going to roll right. He's going to throw it over the middle, and he has Crowdis for the first down. And Kentucky is driving here with their second team offense. Handoff to McLean, up the gut. He's going to go absolutely nowhere. 3rd and 10 for Kentucky. Sharon's going to drop back, rolling left. He has no option. He's going to throw it over the middle, and he's lucky that's not intercepted. So Kentucky's going to settle for a field goal. It's up, and it is good. So 2:50 left in the 4th quarter. They're going to hand it off to Webb. Webb is not really going to get anywhere. 2nd and 8. Miller's going to drop back. He's going to throw it up for Webb, but Webb is going to catch it. Inbounds or not, I don't really know. It wouldn't have made a difference. Webb's going to drop back, and he is going to be sacked. Great play there by the defensive end to force the 4th down. So Kentucky's going to get the ball back. Throw it to McLean in the flat. McLean makes a guy miss, makes another guy miss, and he's going to get a gain of 7 there on the pass. So Sharon's going to drop back on 3rd and 3. No, he's going to hand it off to McLean. And McLean is able to get the first down. 50 seconds left in the game. McLean cutting upfield. He's going to get a gain of about 5. This should be the last play of the game. McLean's going to get the ball. He's going to get stuffed. And that probably will be the last play of the game. It will be. Kentucky Wildcats are going to win 51-0. So just an absolute domination of the Florida Gators here. Nobody thought that this game was going to turn out like this. As I said, this was the start of the SEC Gauntlet. So I thought the Florida Gators would give us a bit of trouble, but apparently not. But we'll have to see what we can do against Georgia next week to test this gauntlet. So here's your stats. Devin Leary is going to go 10 for 27. Not too good, but like we said, they had a good secondary. He's going to throw for 228 yards, but 5 touchdowns. So that's actually pretty impressive. Only 1 pick. He had a 37 completion percentage, not good at all. Ray Davis is going to run for 153 with a touchdown. Very good stat line for Ray Davis there. McLean's also going to have a pretty good average at 6.5. He's going to run for 46 yards in his time out there. No touchdowns for him, though, and only a long of 15. Receiving-wise, Berry and Brown, 5 receptions, 169 yards, 33.7 average. Robinson's going to go 4 for 67 for 16.7 average. Crowdis is going to go 2 for 17 for an 8.5 average. And Berry and Brown's going to have 3 receiving touchdowns, along with Tavian Robinson having 2 receiving touchdowns. Good blocking by the offensive line today, only 1 sack let up. When it comes defensively, Rayner, Weaver, and Hayes are going to lead the team with 5 tackles. Jackson and Walker are also going to have 4. Thrower's going to have 3. Harrison's going to have 2. When it comes to tackle for losses, Jackson, Hayes, Walker, and Weaver will all have 2 tackles for losses. Great work there by the front 7 to get some tackles for losses. When it comes to sacks, Hayes is going to have 2. Saunders, Oxendine, and Walker are all going to get 1 sacks for a combination of 5 sacks. Only 2 guys are going to come up with picks, but they're both going to have 2. Robinson and Childress did a great job deep in the secondary. When it comes to pass deflections, Rayner's going to have 2. Hardaway, Hayes, and Weaver will all have 1 pass deflection. When it comes to forced fumbles, Hayes is going to have 2. Weaver's is going to have 1. And of course, Deion Walker is going to jump on all 3 of them. So when it comes to your results for the week, there they are. Florida State's going to come out on top. Clemson's going to come out on top. Alabama wins. USC wins. Oregon wins. Texas is going to shut out Houston. Ohio State's going to blow out Maryland. Oklahoma, huge game against TCU. They're going to blow them out. Texas Tech is going to beat Baylor, but only by 12. Wisconsin's going to come out with a win. Michigan with a good win over Notre Dame. Boise State's going to come out with a win over San Diego State. North Carolina's not going to get the Georgia Tech treatment and actually beat them pretty handedly. LSU's going to lose to Mississippi State. That is really bad for LSU. They're starting off the year 1-1. Ole Miss is going to lose to Auburn. That may even propel Auburn into the top 25. Utah is going to win over Stanford. Iowa's going to win over Northwestern. Their offense is actually able to do well. Kansas State is going to beat UConn by a touchdown. Georgia against Georgia Southern, they'll finally have their first not close game. Washington over Arizona, and Penn State over Rutgers. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment what I could do better or any suggestions. Thank you guys for watching, and see ya.